live. I'm in my bathroom and I just decided to do this random because I was watching somebody's video talking about the dd4l drama. And excuse me, I'm getting ready for some interviews, so doing my makeup. I'm not the best at it, but I try. But anyway, let me go ahead and get started. So pretty much what's been going on the internets. I seen, I'm not sure if you guys watch it, but if you clicked on this video, I'm pretty sure you watch it or you just subscribe to my channel. Thanks for that. It's the Dancing Dolls drama. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the show before, but it's a show. It probably aired about maybe 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago on Lifetime. And it follows this team from Jackson, Mississippi. They do something, they do a different type of dance. If you went to a HBCU as I did, you know, that they're in front of the band, they do all this and that. It's you know, lovely. They call it bucking. So, this coach, Coach D, is her team. You know, they gave her the show some years ago. And, you know, they followed her and the team. Everything was good when it started out. And I still think it's a pretty decent show. But now some drama has came up. And one of the parents, well, she's not a parent. She's actually an aunt. Which I completely understand her stance because I'm an aunt myself. I don't have any kids. But she had a niece on the team by the name of Christiana, who's a phenomenal dancer. All the girls, in my opinion, are just phenomenal. But she went live talking about, you know, some of the challenges that they've had in the dollhouse and some of the drama that's went on. She's saying it's all for TV, which I totally understand because, I mean, that's the reason why I don't watch reality TV anymore. I may glance at Housewives every now and then. I may watch Love and Marriage Huntsville because I'm from Huntsville and I just want to support them. But she was saying that a lot of stuff was scripted because something recently happened where, you know, that how they do their confessionals, and the coach, Diana, she supposedly, you know, said something wrong about Christiana. So Brittany went live on her social media platform and, you know, went in and pretty much spilled all the tea. So my thing with that is, and I have nothing against anyone. I'm completely, you know, not in the situation. I'm not attached to anyone. I don't have any sides. But my thing with Brittany is, and every one of those parents who has something to say, I understand it's your child and I don't have kids. Like I said, this is my opinion. They were talking about, you know, when the girls graduate, you don't offer any type of scholarship or anything like that. This is the thing. I have been involved in sports my whole life. I went to pretty much an all-white school. I know a ton of girls, some of whom are still my friends to this day, involved in cheerleading, dance, all of that, travel team. I even attempted to play travel ball once myself, but it's very, very expensive. Now, with saying that, not one time that I expect for my coach or anyone to, or any of my friends that, you know, participated in these events. I mean, we want it to go far. Of course, if you're doing something, I mean, and you love it, of course you want that to possibly be your career, especially, you know, at a young age. And our parents supporting our dreams, you know, they're backing us 100%. My whole thing with them saying that, not offering any scholarships or scholarship money, my thing is just like any other coach, I feel that's not Diana's responsibility. Because they're on this platform, they're getting the attention. My thing is for you to go above and beyond. And I've seen some people had auditions, and, you know, they would have little challenges on the show where people won scholarships. I think actually Sanjay Williams, who's one of my favorites from the show, she actually got a scholarship to, I think it's DeSales University. I think it may be in Philadelphia if I'm not mistaken. And she, you know, won that scholarship. And my thing is, you had this platform, you have to take, if you want to go for it, you have to take that and you have to use it. You had this platform. You when you walked into auditions, you could have used that, you know, to put yourself in a higher position. And, you know, as far as the scholarships and stuff is concerned, when I went to school, I applied for every scholarship, you know, that I could. And I mean, I knew at one point in time I had given up on basketball because I'm like, okay, I'm not, you know, getting the attention that I really want. So in order for me to have a career, I know I'm probably not going to go that far in basketball, so I'm going to have to, switch something up. I'm have to do something else in order for me to, be successful like I want to be. So my thing is, y'all have these platforms, y'all have all these followers. Social media is powerful, and I don't fault Miss D for not giving them scholarships, because like I said, I really don't feel like I have to take her side with them, and I really don't feel like that's responsibility. Miss D has her child, and at the end of the day, it's gonna be her responsibility to make sure Kobe is straight. If Kobe, is playing basketball, football, any of that, I mean, go talk to teams yourself. Go visit a school. Have them, set their eyes on you. So you can get to that level if you want to. I just don't feel like that was her responsibility. And another thing is, like I said, the type of dancing that they do is an HBCU type of style of dancing. So it wasn't going to be an Alabama University or an Auburn University out there, just looking at these girls, if that's what they, if that's what they wanted to do. And I mean, I'm pretty sure a ton of people, just like I think Cameron is represented by an agency, I think. And I mean, just like they noticed her, if they want you, they will come and get you. So, I mean, it's no shade to any of the girls, because I think all of them are phenomenal. If I had somewhere to put them, if I had something, I would put them somewhere. But I just don't think that falls on the coach. I mean, like I said, me being involved in organized sports and stuff all my life, and my mama paid a ton of money for everything. I had to eat, travel, all of that. So my thing is, I just don't think it's my mom. I mean, I don't think it's the coach's responsibility. Another thing is, also in Whitney's live, she dropped a really inappropriate word about Diana's son. It's the F word, and I will not repeat that on my platform, because I don't condone that whatsoever. That was so wrong, and that was so low. Because that's a kid, he's defenseless. I understand you have something against his mom, but that baby had nothing to do with that. And I mean, he's on TV himself, and whatever people feel about his mom, I'm pretty sure he has to go to school and feel that and do that, and deal with it. So I just don't think that was right at all. That was so wrong, and that was so low. And in Diana's live, like I said, I'm not taking sides, but I just feel like, I mean, she was more classy in her responses. She was more calm. And they also discussed the contracts. My thing is, from my understanding, I wanted to be in show business when I was a child. But from my understanding, just watching Raven-Symoné and Keke Palmer and a lot of people that I enjoy coming up, their parents were always with them. And when it came to contracts, they had a manager. And, it was discussed amongst the child, the parent, and the agency or whoever they were about to sign a contract with. So I don't know how it went, but I really don't think Diana had much to do with their contracts. And no shade, a lot of the girls, if you see them also, if you go to their social medias, they drive the nicest cars. I mean, I think it's fabulous. They drive, Audis, Mercedes. I think one of them had a Sweet 16, and the mom got her a Mercedes, which I think is fabulous. Do your thing, young girl. But you complaining about scholarships and stuff like that, a sacrifice is going to have to be made somewhere. So a sacrifice is going to have to be made somewhere. So instead of, buying them these expensive cars, which they're probably going to want another one within the next year. And these are their children. I can't tell them what to do. But on the outside looking in, I'm a viewer just like everybody else. You complaining about scholarship money. What's more important? Looking fabulous or me getting this education? So, I'm pretty sure they were making some type of money, because, it ain't nobody just sitting around just buying their kids just Mercedes or BMWs or Audis for their birthday. So, pick one. Do you want a book or do you want a Mercedes? Do you want to have your first couple of semesters paid for, or do you want to ride around this Mercedes and flex in front of people that probably won't even be in school within the next year? I'm just saying. So I don't fault Diana for any of that. And I also think, some people are upset that Diana has, decided to move to Atlanta But I mean, Diana is a businesswoman. Whether you think she's doing good business or not, I mean, Atlanta is the Black Hollywood. I mean, if you want to do something, if you want to be, I don't know what her next business move in. I know she has movies. I know she has an umbrella of companies from what I see on her social media. And I mean that's totally her business. What's wrong with this lady making this move? I mean, she doesn't necessarily have to be there. There's a lot of people who have businesses and they're not in the same location as those businesses. And I mean, if she wants to let it fall, she built it. She can let it fall. That's just how I feel. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this because, like I said, I'm getting ready. I want to show y'all the finished result. I might post it because I'm not gonna look no fool now. I'm gonna look very classy base, but I want to show y'all the finished result of my makeup. I mean, I might post it on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram at CLASHA_model, and you'll be able to see the finished result. But I don't know. It's something else that I think I might have wanted to say. I'm not sure because there's so much stuff going on, so much heavy stuff, and I'm gonna make videos. I'm not as consistent as I should be, but I promise you I'm gonna get back into it. I'm trying to make my followers grow and have more conversations and actually have somebody on my live when I'm speaking. But hey, you gotta start somewhere. So it doesn't hurt to start as long as you start. But okay, back to the girls. So like I said, one of my favorites, Sanjay, she's at DeSales, and I think she got that scholarship from being on the show because she won a competition. So I mean, and I think a couple of other girls had some opportunities, but you have to follow suit. You have to get out there and get it. I'm pretty sure I could have been somewhere in basketball had I not, decided just to give up. And if I would have went and maybe walked on a team and stuff like that. I know it's very different in dance. Like I said, I have some friends, that have danced their whole lives. But I mean, everybody's not gonna make it. Like she went and tried out for, Juilliard, all of that good stuff. But I mean, everybody is not gonna make it. And like I said, I think the girls are all fabulous, and they, like I said, their style of dance is catered to the HBCUs, which I love. I graduated from an HBCU, so I mean, if that's the thing, my HBCU. They have auditions where girls could come and audition. I think all the teams have auditions, if I'm not mistaken. So I mean, I know every girl wasn't doing that type of dance because I think Faith does a different style of dancing. But this is what the show was based off of. So I mean, that's what we're all seeing. So pretty much everyone is assuming, well, maybe they should go to an HBCU and get a dance scholarship and be a dance girl and stuff like that. So. But like I said, take what you have, and you have to get out there with it because, I mean, it's not, at the end of the day, it's not the coach's responsibility. She gave you the platform. Without Diana's vision and Lifetime coming to her, it's her team. Without them, I know the girls make the team, but without them coming to her, you guys wouldn't have even had this opportunity. So be thankful for the opportunity. You don't have to kiss her butt. I definitely wouldn't do that. You don't have to kiss her butt, but be thankful and grateful for the opportunity because not a lot of people get this exposure. And I'm pretty sure you guys have gained a lot of social media followers from that. And from my understanding, that money can come from that. Create an opportunity. Be creative. Think of something. But I absolutely don't think it's Diana's responsibility, to do any of that stuff. And like I said, I mean, I want those girls to go far. I think everyone is fabulous. I love the show. I wish I could do some of that stuff, but I can't. I'm with you when you're right, but I just don't think that's the coach's. I just don't think that's the coach's responsibility to make sure your child, is straight. Especially going to college or something like that, because that's a choice. Now, I do understand that a lot of long hours were spent, where they were, and filming late or something like that. I do think some of that falls under, I think they said Pilgrim Studios or Lifetime. I mean, because it airs on Lifetime, so somebody, should have took some type of responsibility. I mean, but in my head, I'm thinking, because they're paying them. Everybody has contracts. That will be a part of their contract. As a mother or whoever, aunt, whoever I had on that team, I would have negotiated that. That would have been a no-brainer. If my child is going to be out late missing schools, if grades are going to fall, first off, grades will come first in my house. But if all of this is going to happen, and that would have been a part of the contract where you got to pay us such and such amount every time we film late and we're missing family events. I would add all of that in there. I really would have. So that right there, like I said, I think that falls under the parents, because Diana, and I do feel like Diana should have went hard and made sure everyone was paid fairly when it came to all of that. But like I said, I don't think, because the children were under a certain age, I'm going to actually research that so I can come back with the facts. But like I know from, like I said, from people that I admire being in show business, the parents are always there, and the kids can't do anything unless it's the parents say so. And I know money goes into an account that the parents can't touch. And I mean, that's it. I would have got me a manager or some type of agent, or I would have got my attorney, to look over that stuff before we signed it. Because Diana may be the coach and the head of the team or whatever, but this is my child. I'm responsible for my child. This is us signing this contract. I'm with my child at every competition. That's what would happen. So I'm just saying, I have nothing against anybody, but I mean, your child is involved in this, and if Diana was such a bad person, why did you keep her on? Because I had a problem with a coach once upon a time, and I told my mom, but I stopped it myself. I was like, you know what? I'm not dealing with this. And I left and turned in my uniform the next day. It's some stuff that you just don't have to deal with. You chose to deal with it, and you chose, to be there. And I live in Birmingham now. Well, outskirts of Birmingham. And I do think it's a possibility that people, are just signing up because they have hopes of being on TV. But even still, you got to take something and do something with it. Just like if you create a funny video and you get 1 million followers on Instagram tomorrow, you got to do something with it. You just can't sit there with it and expect stuff to just come to you. It's not going to fall in your lap. Not sure what people's faith is, or whoever's going to watch this. Faith without works is dead. So whatever you want, you gotta go get it. You can talk it all day, but if you don't work for it, God ain't gonna give it to you. And like I said, I went there. I'm pretty sure a lot happened behind the scenes, and it's some stuff that children shouldn't see, and some stuff that children shouldn't go through. But if you are a parent, and you're gonna allow your child to be a part of something and then complain about it in the end, you have to take some responsibility as well. But I hope these ladies could come to some type of resolution, because I like everybody. I love Brittany's personality on the show, whether it was scripted or not. She seems to be a cool person. I love Diana. I admire where she came from and all the adversity she had to overcome. With her. Stuff dealing with stuff in her past, which is nobody's business. We all have a past. Some, are just worse than others. But it does not matter. We all gonna either go to the same heaven or same hell. And I think it's so low to talk about someone's child. And if that's the only thing that you have to come at somebody with is talking about their child, who is totally defenseless, he probably has the slightest idea as to what's going on, or talk about somebody's looks, you're low. And that's all I'm gonna say. Thank you guys. Be sure to like and sub to my channel. Definitely comment, because I love commentary, and I have some more videos coming. But like I said, I'm getting ready for interviews, and I'm about to do my hair, get these edges right, honey, and finish beating this face, finish letting it cook, put on my lashes, and I'm gonna post on Instagram to show y'all the finished result, and tell your friends about me. But I'm gone.